Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter! Boom, 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 review stuff. And I am just sitting here today with about a million things around me that you can't see, sipping my coffee. How are you guys doing? Today is my countdown of the best purchases that I made in 2020. It's actually not a countdown. There's no order to this whatsoever. It is just random pick. I wrote down, well, I was gonna try to do 10 because 10 is an even number, but so is 12. Listen, I don't have my glasses on, I can't do math. Okay, but I was gonna just do 10 of my best items, and then I had like 2 things that I wanted to add to it, and I'm sure I could probably come up with like 25. But I was like, let's just keep it at a low number, right? So that you guys know what to buy everybody for Christmas this year. This is like the ultimate Christmas holiday shopping gift list, okay? And I've got items that are less than $10, and I have a few expensive items on here as well. So let's go through these things, and I'm just gonna go down my list of 12 items, and I'm gonna read them in the order that I wrote them down. So, the very first thing I have to tell you that I purchased in 2020 that has been one of my favorite things of life was the AirPods. Okay, now I have to tell you, I have the original AirPods. Here are the original ones. I got my husband a pair as well. We listen to them all the time. He talks on his phone with them. He walks around with them. He listens to music with them. We love to listen to them when we like fly places and things like that. These AirPods are totally worth it. In fact, I was talking to my cousin the other day, and she was like switching them out or whatever, and I was like, I don't even really know, like, I know they're expensive, okay, I know that they're like 250 bucks, but I was like, I don't really know what I did before I had these AirPods. Like, I was always untangling the cords and whatever, and I just absolutely love these. Now, I know I've talked to a couple people that are just like, I cannot get behind the AirPods whatsoever. So, for like the last 6 months, I have really wanted the AirPod Pros, okay? And the reason that I really wanted these was for when we travel, they have this noise cancellation thing on them, right? And I will tell you that when you listen to the AirPods, like on a plane, it's really hard because it doesn't cancel out the background noise. So like I would be watching a movie or something on the plane, and I would hear like the sound of the plane. You know what I mean? The sound of flying over the world, I would hear that. And it was really hard, and it didn't have great volume, so I would have to listen to like headphones instead. And then you're bringing all this stuff with you. And these are perfect because they can go into like a little zippered pocket or your pocket for your jeans, you know, whatever. So I ended up splurging and getting the AirPod Pros, and I am so thankful that I did. You literally just kind of like push them and it cancels like the sound out. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And these are so easy, you guys, like literally. You just like open them and it connects to your phone or it connects to your computer. Or, like it does it for you. It tells you exactly what to do. There's literally like no instructions with them. You just like open them like this, and then like it pulls it up on whatever app, like device you have, whether it's your phone or an iPad or a computer or whatever. It just like pulls it up and it's like, okay, this is what you do. And then it connects them. A couple times I've had to go in through the Bluetooth and connect them through the Bluetooth, but that's the, like you just pick the, it'll say like, you know, Peter's AirPod Pros or whatever, and then I just like pick them and yeah, and then it connects. These are totally worth it. If you've been thinking about getting these, or if you've been thinking about getting these for somebody, I would highly recommend them. The Pros are a little bit more expensive than the regular ones. If you're gonna buy them for somebody or buy them for yourself, I would splurge and spend the extra money and get the Pros if you haven't gotten another pair before. And if you're thinking about getting the Pros, I have to tell you, as somebody that's had both, and I keep these charged in case I need them, but I'm only using the Pros at this point. I had these for about 2 years. These are totally worth it. They're totally, absolutely 100% worth it. I love them. So that's the first thing on my list. Okay, the next thing on my list is, well, this goes kind of along with it, is my iPad. I had a first generation, the very first iPad that ever came out. I had that very first iPad, and I used it all the time. I can remember I had to like, I don't know if anybody else did this, but I think you could probably still do this with iPads, is that I paid so much a month to be able to have like internet access anywhere, and it was like $30, but it ran out real quick. And so throughout a month, I'd have to like purchase it a couple different times, and it was just such a mess. Well, when we got put on lockdown here in Indianapolis, my husband's upstairs, he's watching TV, he's got the TV here, like our place is not big, it's pretty small, right? So I was like, there's a lot of shows that we don't watch together. And he binge watches Netflix like nobody's business. I mean, he goes through a series like that. So I was like, well, I want something that I can kind of watch. Technical difficulties before I can even get into this video. So anyway, so I really wanted to have something that I could watch shows on, you know, just by myself sitting on the couch or sitting on the chair or whatever, so that we wouldn't interrupt each other. And so I kind of did some research on it. This was actually the cheaper one. I think it was like $323 or something like that. And then I bought this thing with it because, of course, I wanted to just carry my tablet around with me, you know, like all the kids do, you know what I mean? So anyway, I have gotten so much use out of this, and I have to tell you now, I like hardly ever turn on the TV. I watch everything through my iPad. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I have, here, I'll show you. I have, I'm dropping stuff. I have, so my iPad, it sits up on this thing like this, if you can see. So, and then hold on just a second. Let me get into my iPad. It's really simple to use. And I have, right here, I have all of my entertainment apps, which is all I use it for. And when I was doing research, I was like, I only want it for like Netflix and movies and stuff like that. I will tell you, as far as downloading like movies on this, I would get one that has a little bit more storage on it because I have the lowest storage, and it'll hold about 4 or 5 movies, and then I have to delete them. So here you can see I have my Disney Plus, my Apple TV, Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, our cable provider, and HBO Max. I literally have everything that you would ever need in a million years on here. So anyway, and then you can go in here and see, you can watch HBO Max. Oh, hold on a second. You can go in here and you can get into, let's say, Prime Video, if you want to pull up Prime, okay? And you say, hey, I don't know what I want to watch. Hold on a second. I was going to pull up Santa Jaws from yesterday. So then you type in here, well, I want to watch, where is it at? Okay, well, it's not pulling up because I watched it already. But here's, let's watch Megalodon, should we? And so then it pulls up Megalodon, and then you can watch whatever movies you want to watch. So anyway, isn't that so cool? I have gotten so much use out of this. I really didn't think I would. One of the things that did not make this list, but it really truly was one of the greatest things I purchased this year, was that we got a new Keurig. Our old Keurig was like again, a first generation Keurig that came out years ago. And so we used it a lot for making tea and coffee. And you know, every day I get like coffee at Starbucks. And so I was making special coffee in the Keurig, and it was kind of nice to upgrade and get another one. I will tell you this, I got the one that makes iced coffee, and if you watch my vlog, you know I went back and forth between, I don't know if I should get the one that makes iced coffee, or if I should get the one that makes like lattes and does all this like special foam and stuff, because that's what my sponsor has. I wish I had gotten that one. The iced coffee is literally like, you push a button and it's supposed to make it at like a cooler amount, but it doesn't really, and it still melts the ice. So there's no point to having the iced coffee button on. If some of you out there love the iced coffee button, will you let me know in the comment section below? Because I can find absolutely no purpose for it whatsoever. So anyway, but I will tell you that you can like pull the thing out and it makes it easier to put like the bigger thing in it and all that kind of stuff. So speaking of that, since that didn't make it, let's talk about the next one, which is not next on my list, but this right here. No, this Lucky Charms chapstick, as much as I would love for it to make my it truly just stuck right there I live. Okay. No, it didn't make it. The next thing that is going to be on my list are Starbucks cups. Now, y'all know I love my Starbucks cups. Okay, look, this is one of the new holiday edition ones. I get so many compliments on this. Okay, but I wanted to show you, I just pulled down actually like 6 of them here. So this was the Pride Cup, and this was one that I used most this summer going to the pool. I loved this one because I went to my neighborhood pool like every day. And then I got this one. I think this is one of the Christmas ones that just came out not too long ago. Well, this might have been the Halloween cup. I can't remember. And then I also purchased this one this summer, and I think I got this. Did I buy this? Oh, no, I bought this here. I got this. And you guys, I have it chipped. Can you even believe it? And this is one of my favorite cups. But anyway, is it not so pretty? And then I just wanted to show you 2 other kinds. I literally probably have like 30 or 40 of these cups at this point of all these different kinds. But this is the Christmas metal one. I love the metal ones too. See? Isn't that so pretty? And they just keep them really cold. And then this was one that came out this summer that I love. Now, those, if you buy them from Starbucks, which now it should be easier because they're only allowing people to buy 2 at a time. So every time I've gone to the Starbucks, I've noticed that they have a lot of the holiday cups out there still. Like, they still have these cups at the store and stuff like that, which are like $20. I think this is $20. But before, people would buy them out and then you have to buy them on Etsy. So the very unique ones, okay, are sold on Etsy. Like, there are some Japanese Starbucks cups that are unbelievable. And one of them was this one, and I think it's called the Cherry Blossom. And I had to have this, okay? And I paid a pretty penny for it. I think I paid like $80 plus like 15 or 20 shipping and handling on this. But it's just not so pretty. Can you see it up close? Look at this. This is literally the cup that when I take this places, it doesn't even show up that well on camera, but it is like, it just looks kind of like animated in person. And when I take it places, people are like, is that a Starbucks cup? Where did you get that? So the other thing I wanted to say is, like, if you go on Etsy, there's so many, look at it inside. It's so pretty. I love this cup. It makes me feel like spring and summer. So anyway, now I was talking to my good GD Evan. That is my Sephora. He's my Sephora ambassador, so to speak. And he collects these as well. And he was telling me that there's new ones coming out, and they're called oil slick ones. So you need to stay looking for those, because those are like the hottest ones to get. And those are supposedly coming out at the beginning of 2021. So there are whole websites and Instagrams just dedicated to these cups. So if you want to get on Etsy, you can pretty much buy any cup that you want on Etsy, but you're going to pay a lot of money, like $80 to $100. So this is what I collect now. And I know, like, I grew up not really collecting anything ever, and so these are fun for me. I know people are like, well, that's such a waste of money. I use these cups. Like, every day every day or two, I try to use a different cup. So those are the next things on my list. All right, let's see. Well, the next one, I do know this, is the Sol de Janeiro products. Okay, now let me tell you what happened with this. I had heard about Sol de Janeiro products from several of the beauty influencers. If you guys don't know, I have a drama channel where I primarily talk about, not exclusively, but primarily, I talk about beauty influencers over there. So I had seen a lot of beauty gurus that had reviewed Sol de Janeiro's products. And I thought they were rather expensive. Well, I was up in the Sephora one day, probably talking to Evan, buying a few things up in there. And at Sephora, you can get VIP points for using stuff, and then you can get little free packets of stuff. So they asked me at the end if I wanted what I wanted, and I ended up getting these two things. Well, they weren't these size, but the Bum Cream, which somebody just told me is pronounced Boom Boom Cream, and then the Coco Cabana Cream, okay? But these were small sample sizes that I got. These are $45 each, and they are worth every penny. I'm telling you right now, they are worth every penny. Okay, now I have to tell you, the Coco Cabana Cream is my favorite. You can see it's like almost gone. I've used so much of it, and I love this so much. This, the Boom Boom Cream, I have not used so much of it, but I have used some of it. But they both smell exactly like the beach. And I used the little samplers that I got, and I was completely addicted. So then, I had to buy the body wash, the Coco Cabana body wash, which I just want to tell you, I've had this for like 2 months, and I don't know how empty it is. I mean, I don't use it every time I take a shower, but it's probably up to about there, and I've had it for 2 months. This was expensive. They also have huge containers of some of this stuff. Here's the shampoo. Well, this might be the conditioner. I don't know which one is which. The shampoo, okay. Their shampoo and conditioner is unbelievable. I get out of the shower and I feel like so like high level glam. So you can see I've used about, I don't know if you can see it on there or not, but I've used about half these bottles. This one's down to about here. And this is the conditioner. Wait. This is the shampoo and this is the conditioner. So the conditioner's about down to here. Is it? I can't tell. No, this is the shampoo. I've actually used more of the conditioner than the shampoo. That's weird, isn't it? So anyway, I love these so much. You guys, I am like totally sold. It's my favorite shampoo of life. And I will tell you, they also have, where did it go? Oh, did it just roll underneath the chair? I bet it rolled underneath the chair. I also have the hand spray somewhere around here. But anyway, oh, here it is. It's right here. So I bought the hand spray as well. I think it's like $10. You can get it online or you can get it at Sephora. And it's so good. It smells so delicious. Yeah, all their products smell like being on the beach. Just imagine like being on the beach, like, you know, in Saint-Tropez, as if, or Miami, you know, and you're staying at like the Fontainebleau, and you come off the beach and you're a little burnt, a little, you know, got some sun that day, and you go upstairs and you take a long nap in this white bed, and then you take a shower and you're ready to go out on the night. You feel so hot and sexy and sultry. That is Sol de Janeiro's products. So anyway, now you know, in case you wanted to know and you didn't know that you needed to know, now you know. All right, the next products that I have, the next thing that I have on here, oh, of course, is I don't think anybody that watches any of my videos will be surprised by this. The Lunar Beauty lip gloss. I'm absolutely 100% addicted to this. I think it's $17. This is the Celine. So this is an empty container of it. And this is my last full container. Oh my God, I have to get online and order some today. So this is the Celine, but Lunar Beauty has, Lunar Beauty is owned by Manny MUA, and he has several different colors on his website. This is Celine. I love the color Celine. And the reason why, or the shade Celine, is because it just kind of matches, like, a little bit with me. Yeah, I really do wear lip gloss when I go out in the world, too. I know people are like, do you really? Yeah, I do. But they have some really, like, really pretty colors over there. I actually want to try some other different things. So, anyway, this is Lunar Beauty lip gloss. I'm telling you right now, you guys, I made a little joke, and we just need to leave that joke off this this video. Anyway, I have tried every lip gloss in the entire world, and I'm telling you right now, this is the hands down best lip gloss I have ever had in my entire life. It is better than Chanel. It's better than Yves Saint Laurent. It's better than Pat McGrath, which I love the Pat McGrath stuff. It's better than the, who's the one that I just tried not too long? The Patrick, oh shoot, why can't I think of his last name? Anyway, I have tried so many lip glosses and lip balms, and this, you guys, is hands down. I actually wish Lunar Beauty would put out a lip balm as well. Like, kind of like like not a chapstick, but like maybe like, like a sunscreen chapstick kind of thing. And put it in like a similar kind of container. Because I think that part of it for me as a component is so cool and so pretty. And it has like a diamond in the end of the component. Do you see? So anyway, it kind of makes you feel like a little bit of a wand. Plus it's fun to just like, I talk with it. See? It's my pointer. Anyway, this is the best. You should go buy some. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Every person that has purchased some of this is like, I absolutely love it. The applicator is so soft. It smells like cake batter. That's the only thing. Some people are like, I don't like my cosmetics to smell like anything. It does smell like cake batter, but I love it. So anyway, that's the next thing. Okay, Starbucks cups. Oh, of course. So one of the best things I purchased, this is so corny that I'm putting this on here, but I don't care, is plants, okay? And I was going to bring in all my plants from the kitchen because I have 2 little palm trees that are usually right over there, but I'm watering them right now. We have succulents all over the house. I have this new Judy over here. I love her so much. Say hi, good Judy. Hey, good Judy! And then I got that good Judy, and I got all those good Judys, see? And then we have good Judys over there, and we have good Judys in the kitchen. I have bought so many good Judy plants this year, okay? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? Like, I think a plant would make such a great Christmas present. Like, I would love to get plants for people for Christmas presents. Caroline, I hope you're watching this. So anyway, my husband, Alex, I hope you're watching this. I would love to get plants as a Christmas present. I think that that's such a cool idea, And I will tell you, I got all of my plants from Meijer, the Superstation grocery store. You know what I'm talking about? It's like Walmart, but not. It's better. I think it's better. So anyway, hit my ring light again. But anyway, yeah, that's where I got them, and they're like $12.99. Now, I do want to try this service. Have you guys seen this service online where you can order plants, they deliver them to your house? The only thing is, and they come in like big pots and stuff, they look very cool. I don't remember what it's called. I have it screenshotted somewhere in my phone. I think they're very expensive. They're like 60 or, they go anywhere from like, the small ones are like 20, but then they go up to like 60 or 100 bucks. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So I don't know. That seems like a lot to me for a plant. I do know our friends that got a brand new house, they have some huge house plants, like really cool ones, right? That are like 5 feet tall. And I asked him, I said, where did you get these? And I think that he said Costco. So I know that Costco probably has some really cool plants as well. All right, I did get my wreath at Costco, and my husband bought me 2 of these huge like Christmas tree planter things that have birch wood in them, and they were $30 each, and the wreath was $20. So if you're looking for a wreath or any kind of like garland and stuff like that, Costco's is really healthy and looks great and not too expensive. All right, then the next thing I want to talk about is, these would make great stocking stuffers for people, okay? I'm like literally obsessed. And one time in a video I called them Henry's, so I thought I should bring them back and do them again. And that is Harry's razors. I just recently bought this one, and I actually bought this at Costco. And you get 5 blade cartridge refills, 13 of them, 1 razor handle, and 1 travel blade cover. So I haven't even opened this. Look, it's brand new. It hasn't even been opened. So I'm going to open it right here. I don't want to tear the box, so. Okay, got that. Well, they don't apparently want anybody to get into these things because they make them so tight. Don't you hate that? It's like Christmas morning and you just want to rip it open and you're trying to be like really cool about the whole thing. Thanks, Grandma. I really like, well, my grandma, she's in prison. Well, she was in prison. Thanks, Grandma. On the phone. Oh, I ripped the box. Damn it, can't we have nice things? I'm like in retrospect thinking like that probably wouldn't have been like really, my grandma probably wouldn't have bought me razors from prison, would she? Okay, that story. All right, so here when you open it is what you get. And here inside is the razor, and I'm sure it'll be orange because this is the front of it. Up, it is. Isn't that beautiful? So it comes with a razor already on there, and it comes with a travel guard, see, so you can't hurt yourself. Now, you wouldn't carry this with you. Just, like, take it out of there. We have literally every color of razor. We have blue, we have yellow, we have neon yellow, we have green, forest green, whatever. And then it comes, this is the, well, that's not the travel thing. Hold on. This is the travel thing that goes over the razor. It's very easy to snap, see? And then it comes, and this is how the razors come in. It's, you guys, it's so nice, and they're super cheap, and you can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Target, you can get them at Meijer, you can get them online. There's actually like the Dollar Shave Club, which I have to tell you, I'm not impressed with the Dollar Shave Club. Sorry, Dollar Shave Club. Win me back over. Send me a bunch of your stuff for free, and maybe I'll think twice about it if I use you for a while and I'm impressed. But I was never that impressed with the Dollar Shave Club, but Harry's, I'm totally impressed with. And they actually, I do believe, have a subscription service too. So that's that. Just to show you that this is no crap here, I'm just telling you. We have all, okay? Here's 8 cartridges. You can see I've got one out of there that I've already been using. This is the blue one because I wanted this blue color. Isn't that blue color so pretty? I kind of collect it all. What can I say? Anyway, all right. And then when I'm done shaving and trimming my beard, I put on my lip gloss. Okay, the next thing that we have on here, let's see. Here's my, okay. Now, I will tell you, before I get into this, these are quite expensive, okay? And this is my new thing that I'm, like, collecting. Like, I save some money, and then, so I put a little bit of money aside for shopping, and if I don't spend it, then I spend it on something that I want. You know what I mean? So, if you follow my vlog, this is so bad. Last February, we went to Dallas. Now, I really wanted a pair of these Golden Goose shoes, okay? Like, I was obsessed. I had seen them on all of these Instagrammer girls, and I thought they were so cool, and I wanted a pair of these Golden Goose shoes like nobody's business. So, I did not know that was the trip that I would be getting them on, though. So, we walked through Neiman Marcus, and they had them in the men's section, and I was like, oh my god, I love these. So I tried them on, and I actually, at first, I was like, these are not comfortable at all. They're supposed to be ultra comfortable and just really cool and different and like deconstructed, and I love anything like that. I love anything vintage and kind of like broken down and, you know, because it speaks of who I am. But I'm vintage and broken down, so of course I would like anything like that. So I tried them on, and another friend of ours was there with her husband, and there was actually a Golden Goose store in the mall that we went to. So we like met up with them later, and she had a Golden Goose bag in her hand, and I go, did you get some Golden Goose shoes? And she was like, yeah, I wanted a pair so bad, because she does a lot of like the Instagram stuff, you know. And I was like, oh, now I really want a pair. Then we went to the Golden Goose shoe store. They didn't really have anything I wanted, so I went back to Neiman Marcus, and I ended up buying them. So here are the Golden Goose shoes that I bought last year. They're just kind of like a regular sneaker, and then they have gold paint on the end of them. I know. My husband was like, what? I thought my friends would be so excited about it. My only friend that like really loved them was my friend Valerie. So Valerie, if you're watching this, I love you, Valerie. So here is the shoe that I got. Isn't that so cool? I love them so much. They're so cool. And each pair is like limited, and they only do like so many of them. So like these are still on the website, but they won't be on the website forever. And the reason I know they're still on the website is because now I'm an exclusive member of Golden Goose. And when I saw these, I had to have them. I think I'm actually going to buy the gold pair too. And these are called their dad sneaker. Do you see? It has the Golden Goose star right there. You kind of even miss it. They look really small, but they're not. They're like 10 and a half. So anyway, not that it should matter. But aren't those so cute? They're totally, like, they're supposed to look like dad sneakers from back. They're like, my friend Tanya, she goes, those shoes, like, look, this looks dirty, doesn't it? It's not. That's exactly how they came. And they're real heavy, too. And then it says Golden Goose on the bottom. Tanya was like, she was like, I don't understand why you paid so much money for those shoes. I was like, oh my God, they're fantastic. I love them. She goes, what is it? What about those shoes? She's like, they just look like old shoes. She's like, it looks like something my husband would have in the garage. And I said, I love them so much. They're so fantastic. So anyway, go check them out. They have the coolest shoes over there in Golden Goose. I love them. Okay. Before somebody puts in the comment section, Peter paid over $500 for a pair of shoes. Yes, I did. I'm just going to tell you right now, they're expensive, okay? There's very few things I spend a lot of money on, okay? And it's shoes and cologne because, I mean, there's no reason to be spending a lot of money on this except for a $10 Target shirt. Maybe when I lose some money and I'm couture model over on Instagram, then get ready for it. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show on here, but I didn't want to bring the whole thing down and everything like that from the bed, is that if you watch my vlogs, you know that I have been wanting to buy a red tartan plaid duvet cover and shams for Christmas. So I was looking for a new, what do you call it, down comforter or, you know, semi-down comforter or whatever. And so I went to Bed Bath & Beyond because they were going out of business and they didn't have any. But they did have these, like, they had twin sizes. We needed a California King. They had twin sizes of, what do you call it, the Buffy, not the Vampire Slayer, but the Buffy comforter and pillows. But not pillows, just the comforters. And so I had seen that on Instagram. Like, this whole Instagram thing, like, it's trickery, okay? They have you buy, you already saw the worst shoes I bought this year, okay? Those were all from the Instagram junk of the world. So I was hesitant because that's it. I was like, okay, I don't know if this Buffy thing is real or whatever. So I got on Buffy and I ordered a king size down comforter. I think it's semi-down or whatever. I don't know if it's real down or whatever. But I bought a down comforter and then I bought 2 pillows. It came to like, it was expensive, you guys. I mean, the down comforter I think was like $118, and I think the pillows were like $30 each. You get 7 days trial. So once you get them, you can try them for 7 days, and if you don't like them, you can send it back. It's like the Warby Parker, you know, well, no, the Warby Parker glasses are different because you try them on, then send it back and pick the ones you want. Well, anyway, I have to tell you, I have never been so floored. The pillows are the most comfortable pillows I've ever had in my entire life, okay? We basically now have the most comfortable bed in the entire world because several years ago, I did a sponsorship for Helix bedding, which is like one of those, you know, mattresses that comes in it just kind of like, you know what I'm talking about? Those foam mattresses. I don't think I have the, well, actually somebody emailed me the other day and said, thank you for your code. I used it for Helix and we love our bed. I didn't even know that I still have the code, so you can go check out my code if you want. But anyway, I think the video, if you put Peter Monn Helix bed, it'll probably pull it up and you get 10% off. But it's the most comfortable bed in the entire world. Well, the Buffy pillows and bedding, you guys, I'm floored. I was absolutely floored. It's the most comfortable down comforter I've ever had, and the pillows are unbelievable. So I would highly, 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 highly suggest those. All right, the next one is, okay, this is now, I talk about this on my other channel so much, but I was like trying to think of really, truly, like if I was going to tell somebody what to get somebody for Christmas, like the 10 best purchases I made of this year. And this was going to be my number one on here, was an Audible membership. I am so in love with Audible. So if you don't know what Audible is, and no, I'm not sponsored by any of these products, I wish. I have tried so hard to get an Audible sponsorship. It's like kind of like my dream. And what's crazy to me is that I see all these YouTubers that get Audible sponsorships, and they literally will not respond to me. And I talk about Audible all the time. I talk about Audible in my vlog channel every single night. I have an entire booktube channel dedicated to Audible, basically. I've got a book club where we talk about Audible. I mean, I talk about Audible all the time, and I cannot get them to sponsor me. I can't even get them to respond to me. So anyway, I'm sitting there and thinking about like what would be like the best thing, and I think an Audible sponsorship. Well, let me tell you, okay? And you can get Audible sponsorships that cost different amounts of money. You can buy somebody just a month Audible sponsorship, or not sponsorship, excuse me, Audible membership. You can buy somebody an Audible membership because I've done it, and I think I bought 6 months to see what they wanted. You can buy an Audible membership for a month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year, I think. Maybe not 3 months, but I know it's like 6 months or a year you can pick. Well, this is the best thing about Audible right now, okay? Is that there is this whole, they have a whole list of over 1,000 books that are called Audible Included. That you, so like every month you get like, if you do the 1 credit membership, you get 1 credit, which is equals a book. I do 2 credits a month, which is 2 books a month. You can also buy extra credits. I buy extra credits left and right, okay? Which for like $34, you get 3 extra credits. I'm constantly buying extra credits because I'm constantly listening to books, right? Well, with Audible included, you have like this mass list of like 1,000 or more books. They constantly are adding new books. All of the classics are on there. There's like Anna Karenina, there's like Animal Farm, there's Agatha Christie books, there's Dostoevsky books, there's Dickens books. There's all these free books. There's all true crime, tons of true crime that's free, tons of romances that are free. There's tons of Audible included, all these books that are free. And there's just, I have downloaded so many. And I have actually, because if you know, I'm listening to all these cozy mysteries. Typically every series that I've been listening to, the 1st through 4th book is free on this Audible included. So now if you buy somebody an Audible membership, or if you get an Audible membership, you get like all of these free books included. It's the coolest thing in the entire world. And see what a natural sponsor I would be? F them people. No, I'm joking. I love Audible so much. I do. I love Audible. It's like my biggest obsession in the entire world. All right. And then I only have 2 more. So the last one I wanted to say is Poopery. And I have talked about this in so many things. But you guys listen, like there is nothing left in this container. And this is the Cloudberry. I have to tell you, my favorite is, and we don't have one here or I would use it. My favorite is, I think it's called the Pink Citron or something like that. It's pink and it's like metallic like this. You can't really see it on here, but this is like a really cool label. I love this stuff so much, you guys. It smells like great air freshener. And listen, if you have a roommate or if you have a partner or a husband or a wife, you definitely want to get one of these, okay? And my cousin Caroline has these in every bathroom, and I just want to keep on saying that until nobody forgets. So, anyway. The last thing I want to say on here is, this is not, I wouldn't say necessarily my favorite thing that I purchased this year because it was something I had to buy out of necessity, but I definitely did not need to buy this expensive of one. But I ended up becoming obsessed with this brand, and I just cannot say enough about them. I talk about it all the time to friends of mine. I talk about it all the time to people that I know in sobriety and recovery. I'm talking constantly about it in my videos because I love it. And that is Caddis reading glasses, okay? I am so obsessed with Caddis. I think it's Caddis, C-A-D-D-I-S, reading glasses. You guys, I don't even know how to explain it, okay? I got on there the other day because so here's the last pair that I ordered. These are progressives. I don't know if you can see it, but they're clear. So I basically I have the reading glasses in these, and this is what they look like. You guys, let me just tell you something, okay? They're so sturdy and thick. You couldn't really break them if you tried. They're so cool. Their frames are all so cool and different. And the thing about it is, I've always felt very artsy and beatnik and kind of different and unique. And like, if you go to their Instagram, it's like refinding that kind of again at an older age. Like this kind of, finding the artist within you, or like the artsy side of you, that real individual part of you, you know, that it's funky and doesn't feel like fits in. It's like these glasses are so cool about that. And if you go over there, they have like artists and singers and all kinds of people that are wearing these. These on here say port and starboard, like on a ship. So I have these. So I love the reading glasses so much. Now, when you open your case, I will show you what happens. So I love these so much that I bought the progressives. Now, I also have them in tortoiseshell. And this is these are the Miklos, which that's probably my favorite. And I think these are the Porky and Bess. And I have these in tortoiseshell and black. Somebody, maybe Caddis, I don't know, sent me a free pair. And these say Goofy and regular on them. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says Goofy and regular. Isn't that so cool? So I love these, and I love my black pair as well. So I bought progressives, which mean that you can kind of like walk around and wear them all day long, and then also they kind of like move into reading glasses. So let me show you. This is the box they come in. The other box looks like this pattern right here, if you see. Those are the 2 boxes that I've gotten. I now have like 5 pairs of these because I'm obsessed. So when you open the box comes like this. It's a very cool box. Do you see this? Here it says, this is for people who are not in the long process of giving up. It has everything to do with age, but nothing to do with your job, your gender, or whether you live in Orange County or Hazard County. It has to do with being who you are and owning it. And I love that. So anyway, when you open them, this is what they look like. And then you can take the glasses out like this. See? And then there's a little container underneath here, and it says open. And you can open it. And then it comes with this glass container. Isn't that so cool? I love them so much. Now, somebody, when they sent me the free pair, they also sent me one of these, which is this origami. They call it the origami, like reader keeper or something like that. And when you open it, you can open it like this. Welcome to the new age, it says. And then here's another pair of my readers. I'm obsessed, you guys. Like I just feel so funky and so cool in them. And having to wear readers anyway sucks. But now I wear them like literally the entire day. So it's nice to have something that I can kind of get excited about. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't know. You should definitely check them out. So those are my favorite purchases of 2020. I can't believe I got through all of that. And didn't even make a mess. It's still pretty clean down here. I should probably, here, I need to get a thumbnail, don't I? Hold on just a second. Hold on a second. How are we gonna do this? I need a thumbnail! Okay, so that's my favorite. Now my thumbnail, those are my favorite things of the year 2020. Put in the comment section below, what were your favorite things of 2020? What are you hoping to get this holiday, if anything at all? Are you getting coal in your stocking because you were bad? You better have been good. Anyway, let me know. And listen, a lot of people have asked, okay, for the return of Sally Joe. Sally Joe is coming. She told her husbands, okay? I showed her husbands in a video the other day when I was going through Starbucks. She told her husbands, because she's in a polyamorous relationship now, okay? She's not coming back here until her bridal honeymoon suite is the way that she wanted it, okay? I said, girl, I said, please, okay, it's got to be better than the North Pole. And she said, you should see what they give me up here because it's pretty unbelievable. So anyway, they're working night and day. Sally Joe will be back real soon, okay? I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.